Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 2, Episode 20, Facing the Guardians. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom SCAR system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as on itch.io, so take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, let's go and get started with introductions, beginning with Kerr.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr, I am the Storyteller. I am here to bring the happy fun times. So I feel like the happy fun times are going to be for me and not you guys with my luck.
I don't know. Have you just tried being a himbo? That seems to have really good results for luck.
Take this under advisement.
And I am Tochemay, and I play Brussel the Bulbasaur, poison grass type.
You know, maybe I should pick a different title for tonight's Wild Traditions, call that Happy Fun Times. But either way, I am Razim, and I am playing as Hunter, the Dark Psychic type Mightyena. Off to you, Kin.
I am Foxfiend, and I'm playing Kin, the Fire-type Vulpix.
Hello, I am Merl, and I am playing Midnight, the Dark-type Zoroark.
Hello, I'm Talderis, and I'll be playing Shade, the other Dark-type Zoroark, who has the rare opportunity to, technically speaking, be a gremlin to himself.
Hey y'all, it's William Kemper Swiftfoot, and I am playing Shale, the Grass Ground Sandshrew, and Nerd of the Party.
Alright, and for recap, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Tal.
All right. We finished up our preparations last time in order to move out against one of the three generators. There was a little bit of an agreement made where the demons were also very happy to take the chance to mess with at least some form of Sebastian's plans or ideas or what have you, and take a generator themselves. And we also finalized the plan to then proceed to try and go after another generator shortly after the one we're currently at. However, first we have to take care of this generator. So we go ahead and go out, our army waiting nearby, but not actually there completely. We don't want them to be anywhere near the potential blast radius of this, after all. And we decided to try and gain some entry. To which we had a bit of a weird encounter with some rather aggressive scrap that kept trying to stab us quite viciously. To which we did our best to minimize the amount of stabbage. This went on for a couple of turns until, they were chopped down to small enough sizes, and then Shade turned them into balls. He now, technically speaking, has a pair of inert metal balls that were also kind of apparently being controlled by electricity before. So, maybe he'll do something with that, maybe not.
Alright, off to you, Kerr.
Alright. So. Let me find this. Got my notes. Alright. So, as the door slowly slides open, you are greeted with the sight of what appears to be a very sterile metal hallway leading inwards. and the ceiling, you can see what looks to be... It's strange. You're not sure where the light is coming from, but there's these bright, just white strips of light coming out of the ceiling. Kin, you would recognize this almost like fluorescent lighting.
Ah, yes. Fluorescent lights.
It's got
Huh.
that distinct buzzing sound of electricity running through it.
It is fluorescent lights. Huh.
What is this fluorescent lighting?
It's... You know, my area of expertise was not in electricity. I don't know how to explain the process by which it's made. All you really need to know is that electricity runs through wires that resist the electricity, and due to that resistance, exude light.
Yeah, I mean, Ken
Cool.
knows more than this on me. I mean, hell, I went to college for a mythology degree,
I see.
which is kind of ironic because I guess technically speaking, Ken is also better than that at me right now. So you know.
The hallway goes forward probably about 30 to 40 feet before splitting off in a T, left and right.
Is there any sort of signage of what goes where?
Not that you can see here, no.
Grab a stick, poke the metal floor.
King, could you make me a roll, please?
A roll? What sort of
Perception.
roll?
Perception. Mhm.
All right. Perception. And 4 successes.
All right. Everything seems fairly normal. As you poke, no sign of like any sort of traps. Nothing tries to rip, dismember, and or otherly obliterate the stick.
I'm not zapped immediately.
Nope.
Cool. All right, seems safe.
You don't set the fork in the electric socket.
Please don't disturb me while I plot to overthrow you.
Let's go ahead. Who wants to take the lead?
Shade should take the lead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if there is something that the stick can't find, hopefully Shade will be able to survive given his durability.
I'll take the rear.
If I didn't think it
Alright.
was extra funny, I'd be worried about your guys' willingness to use me as a meat shield.
Look, if it weren't for the fact that you could regenerate from just about anything, I'd be taking the lead.
Fair, but it's more fun for me to poke fun at you for being willing to use me as a meat shield. One of these days, it's gonna backfire because something's going to hit me and go through me and hit one of you guys.
You know what? I'll be right behind you, and they can hit me second.
All right, cool. Just a reminder, I can only reattach my limbs. I can't do the same for you.
I'm aware.
I
I'm
get this
durable enough.
strange feeling that Ken is just 3 days from retirement.
Just
don't
3
you
days.
dare say that!
Come on. Ken, look, the only person here who might be more, effectively immortal than me is Ken, because Ken will never retire.
Don't
He
worry,
can never be
Shale's
3 days from retirement. When is he gonna retire?
don't worry, Shale's the doctor. He can put himself together.
With a little case of physician, heal thyself.
Meanwhile, Hunter in the corner already having retired.
Yeah, but he never announced it. Well, when I say announced it, he didn't announce it in advance, so he could never be one day from retirement because it wasn't known. He just did it one day. He bypassed the quote with that.
Hunter would just. Hunter would be the one where people would be like, "Where's Hunter?" It's like, "Oh, didn't you hear he retired?" I was like, "Oh, there was no fanfare. Was there any fanfare when he arrived?" He left as quietly as he came.
Ooh. I don't got a sentient quote again. Quote for Shade is the meat shield. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh yeah, Shade will go ahead and take the lead.
I'll follow right behind him.
Shade, could you give me a perception roll, please?
Yeah, sure. Up is go away from his move sheet, go back to his main page. Do you care about what kind?
Nope.
Alright, cool. Oh, I probably should have did the thing. Oh well. 2 10s anyway. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cunning.
Alright. 9 successes. Alright. Unlike
using
me,
cunning.
Shade, as you begin to take a step inside, you take a few steps in. Before you begin, it's faint. But you can hear what sounds to be like the strumming of a... It almost sounds like the strumming of a guitar. Like, it's like someone is playing an electric guitar. It's really faint, but it's getting a little bit louder as you step in. And the light above you flickers slightly.
You know... guys, I think I hear the sound of someone playing, like, an do you guys... Hey, Ken, do they have electric guitars here?
I don't know if they have electric guitars here. I haven't seen any indication of
They have
electric
normal
guitars.
guitars. They do have normal guitars.
Normal guitars, but not electric guitars. So,
well, first of all, that's a shame. Second of all, I think I hear someone playing an electric guitar, so...
Well, that's weird. But then again, this building's already weird, so...
I mean, okay, look, I'm just going to remind you of who was in charge of probably the building plans for it.
Alternate you, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, the thing is that, the light's flickering, I hear electric guitar, and this entire building is filled with electricity. So,
Hey, Shale. Could you give me a medicine roll, please?
Sure.
Because you might actually have the know-how here if you can make a good enough roll.
So mind logic medicine?
Yes.
Okay. Four.
Would you like to accept that roll? Wait, did you roll the, yes. Did you
Yeah.
re-roll the 10s?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
a
okay.
command.
I'm
Use
using the command. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You see the little green box rolls? Those are the 10 rerolls.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know what? We'll roll a body here.
Body
Getting rid of-
boost.
I hope it won't backfire in doing this, but we're gonna do the body. 5 now.
Okay, that is enough successes. So as you're hearing them talk about this, Shale, you realize that there is one type of Pokemon from your medical studies that comes to mind with what they're describing. What's up?
No. Shale goes. So they're like. I mean, there might be a toxicity ahead of us.
It seems like yes, this is very much seeming like a toxicity. Yes.
Well, that he'll comment that since he's catching what they were saying.
I'm just going to admit that I got no clue what that is.
Toxicity?
Big, tall, purple lizard with basically he has stuff he can play along his chest that plays like a guitar. I guess an electric guitar at that.
Oh, okay. I've suddenly realized the problem with spending a few months out in the wilderness instead of actually figuring out what's going on. You know what? It's fine. I'll just probably hit it anyway. It'll be fine.
Toxicity is an electric poison type, typically. You'll be able to identify a purple body with a mane of electricity. That mane of electricity might be yellow, might be blue.
Yay, poison type.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I don't like the idea of an electric type flickering the lights on us. So, who here has light sources? Besides Kid. Kid, do you count as a light source?
If I'm blowing fire around, absolutely. Aside from that, I could always light a torch.
Might be for the best. Could you do that real quick?
Sure thing. Reaches in a pouch, pulls out torch.
Torch. All right. Now that we have a light, hey Hunter, would you mind hitting the lights for us?
Hunter will shrug and break all the lights.
Quite literally hitting the lights.
Hit the lights, yeah.
Yeah, as you shatter the lights, you hadn't really noticed yet because it had just been starting and building up. But Shade, you realize a lot of your fur was starting to stand on end from static electricity.
Ooh, fun.
And once the lights are broken, your fur just kind of flops back down. And the air, which had started to feel charged, like the smell of the air before a thunderstorm, yes, had been building up and is now starting to disperse after the lights were broken.
Huh.
Shade is gonna like have the most sucks to suck like smile on his face as he just starts going back down the hallway again.
Good call. And I'll follow Shade.
All right. As you head down the hallway, it leads you to a T intersection, left and right. I'm assuming you're just like breaking the lights as you're going along.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. If Hunter's
Okay.
willing to.
I just wanted to check to make sure. So it looks like both hallways are sort of devoid of like any reasonable markings, like which would direct you on where to go. But you can see a door on the left about 15 feet down, and on the right there's a door about 10 feet that's set in the. If you're going down it, it would be on your left, while the door on the left side is on your right. So they both look like they're going in the same sort of direction, further in.
Hey, Kerr, we had building plans.
Yes.
So, would we know where these doors probably lead?
Yes. If you have the, if you take a moment to think back on the plans.
Absolutely.
Ido, thank you so very much for that tip. Thank you for helping out the channel.
Thank you.
All right, is it time
Thank
for
you,
lore
Ido.
checks?
Yes, it would be. To recall the knowledge.
Cool. Shade is useless on this, by the way. He has nothing in lore, nothing in teamwork. So, hey, everyone else.
I'll make a roll.
Thank you. Thank
One more.
that.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 successes.
All right. The door on the left leads to the bathrooms. While the door on the right leads you deeper into the facility towards the control center for the reactor.
Okay.
So, bathrooms, control center. That way.
Does anybody need to use the restroom while we're here?
I wouldn't even risk it.
I mean, you know, I'd think about doing some graffiti or something, but this entire place is gonna explode most likely anyway, so, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Then onward to the control center.
Bathroom would be the water type's escape plan.
True. Shame we don't have any of those.
Yeah. Anyways, onward to the control center.
Hey guys,
Alright.
so do you think we're gonna get a zealot? Like, you know, someone just personally loyal? Like, what do you think we're gonna get here?
I mean, you know, well yourself best. What do you?
Okay, but the thing is that there's a couple different types we could get. I didn't know if anyone wanted to try and guess what we get.
What type? A musician.
True. Do you think they take song requests? I'm gonna give them a song request.
Ooh, what you thinking?
Well, I guess it depends if they actually know things from. I mean, even if I just like request a little local ditty, that'd still be pretty funny. Walk into you know the room, just immediately be as irreverent as possible. I mean, it's kind of expected of me, but like, you know.
Hey, don't disappoint.
Yeah, you know, I could try being serious for once, but I'll save that for later.
I feel like that would be really weird.
Well, yeah, but that's the point. It would throw people off, and that's funny.
Save it for when it matters.
Yeah. Shade's gonna be just like humming a little song as he goes down the way. Dun, 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 dun.
Nurse is saying to ask him to play Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
All right.
I'm
So as
gonna
you
guess a zealot.
Alright.
So, as you open the door, slides open. Give me a perception check real quick. Whoever's at front.
Well, that'd be Shades. Excuse me while I cough.
Don't die.
Don't worry, I'm just constantly coughing. It's fine. Fine.
I getcha.
Oof. Oof, ouchie, my lungs. They don't actually hurt, it's just more, oof, ouchie.
Your lungs are trying to kill you.
I'll have to do better than that. Oops, caps lock. Oh well.
Alright. Let's see. So, as the doors slide open, Shade, you are greeted with the sight of what looks to be it's a very large room. Very, very large room. You would have to guess that this chamber here alone in open space is probably, the ceiling probably goes up at least like 100 feet, and in width at least 70 to 80 feet just in the empty space. And then towards the back you can see what looks to be this massive spinning machine that you would be able to recognize as a generator. You and Ken would both recognize seeing it.
There it is.
All right, bingo. Now where's the welcoming party?
There is a set of stairs leading up towards the generator, and there is indeed what looks to be at least one Pokemon that you see. Is exactly what they talked about. Based on what they said, this is a Troxicity with a golden electric mane, and his fingers are just kind of like strumming on his chest, and you could hear what seems to be the sounds of a guitar.
All right, so it's an amped.
Yes, it's an amped.
Cool. Shade is just gonna immediately go, "Hey, what do I got you doing here?" Well, I guess the other beat, but you know, what do I got you doing here?
Here, watching over this place. Are you going to be my audience?
Do you take song requests?
Maybe I will. Is it something good?
I don't know. You're the musician.
Audiences like what audiences like.
Well, do you know Wonderwall?
As he begins to play Wonderwall on his chest.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Hey. He actually knows Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
I guess Wonderwall transcends.
It is in every world. It is in every world. It must happen.
So, you know, just out of personal curiosity, why are you signing on? I mean, look, I know that I can be persuasive when I want to be, but just, you know, curiosity here.
Entertainment!
Oh, you are my favorite kind of person. I picked good. Guys, I picked really fucking good on this one.
Yeah.
This guy, I like him.
You know, sometimes I like just playing a tune. Sometimes I like a battle to the death. Sometimes I like just to sit with my hubby and, you know, just relax, enjoy the day. Other times I like to, you know, blow a demon apart, or a Pokemon that annoys me. Same old,
Hey,
same
we
old.
like blowing demons apart. You want to join us?
Unfortunately, I'm under contract, and I don't break contracts.
Ah, well, darn.
You know, everyone
That-
has flaws. Everyone has flaws.
Well, my new boss, I've seen what happens to those who break the contract, and well, it ain't too pretty, and I don't really have any incentive to want to be like them.
Oh, true.
Fair.
He does make an actual good point with that one.
Yeah. Counterpoint. How are you gonna be feeling when the generator blows up?
It's gonna be a blast.
Oh, he makes puns. I half
I
hate
like
it, but
him.
also I still like puns, so I feel conflicted.
We have to know what the contract is, if anything.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. He's under contract with a version of me. I don't think I'd leave any loopholes unless it was really funny.
See, one of the reasons I also took this job was A, I get to be away from the idiots that are around him who are, oh, great master, you are so grand. Oh, yes, your intelligence knows no bounds. Ugh, it makes me want to hurl.
Am I restarting a cult, or is it just a cult of personality?
Bit of both. I think you're having a bit of a boredoms thing, and you just want to see how far you can push it before it implodes.
Well, maybe we could just leave this for a bit. I mean, last time I was able to get a death cult going, so you know. Then again, I also don't want to see what happens with a death cult in this world, considering the demon. I mean, I kind of do, but objectively trying to be less of a shitty person, at least I am. So.
Yeah.
Second reason, those idiots, about 75 to 80% of them, wouldn't know good music if it hit them over the head. And believe me, I know.
Oh,
I've
spur
tried.
artist.
I've done that. You'd be surprised by how electrical my beat can be.
That's just... Dang.
I picked good.
You did. I really want him part of our town, because
And
yeah.
yet, for his talent to be wasted in here, with barely
I
any
know.
audience but us.
Okay, look,
And-
come on. To be fair, I knew that I was coming.
And third reason,
arrives. It fills you with determination.
Jibe Gab just resubscribed for 27 months. 3.
Gib Gab, thank you very much for that resub and your 27 months of support. Thank you so much.
and third reason, I got told you guys were going to come. And I was told that I would not be bored when you guys showed up. Believe me, I've been bored. But
Okay,
hey,
look,
good job on dealing with my little bots. Really, really hard to control them when you can't see what the hell they're doing.
On the
Oh,
other
I
hand, have
bet.
you considered turning them into a ball?
Yeah, but I mean, then I'm just kind of throwing a ball at you, and I didn't really want to play baseball. I thought that would be a little bit too boring. I thought something, fun, entertaining, something edge of your seat, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. Turns out when you can't see what you're doing, you're kind of just flailing around, and I had this awesome scene in my head, and it really just didn't work.
On the
No,
other hand,
I get
imagine
ya.
how funny it'd be to hit someone in the face with the same ball like 5 times.
I mean, true. That could be very entertaining. I don't know if their skull would take after the first hit, though. I mean, they might just go. You just get a haze of red goo.
Yeah.
Depends on the person, I suppose. Some
True.
people could take it. Some people might have a harder time.
True. Wait, what if I took a steel type and then just started using it to hit someone over the head? Like, take a steelix and just use it as a giant flail. That could be really entertaining. I could write a song to that. So, I got told I was supposed to kill whoever came in here. And you guys seem pretty chill. I really don't feel like I want to kill you. I think the fight would be freaking awesome, though. So, I mean,
I'm sure it'd be an epic fight.
if we want to go at each other, I'm all for it here. Like, either way, even if I lose, I bet it's going to be a fucking blast. But I also, you guys don't seem like the idiots that I'm used to having to deal with. You guys seem pretty chill. You seem like you enjoy a good time. So, I'm more than willing to let you guys just turn around and walk away too if you guys want to do that.
No, that'd be boring.
We can't. That would be boring. How about this? If we beat you in a fight, you join us, and if you beat us, well, then I suppose we die because your instructions are to kill us.
Well, he never said when I have to kill you.
All right. If we win, you join us, and if you win, counter proposal.
Tempting. There is one question, though.
I'm yours.
How are you going to deal with my husband as well?
Yeah, you did mention you had a hubby. Who's the lucky person?
As above you guys, you hear the sound of a book shutting. That would be me. As literally just floating in the air with a book in his hand is what looks to be an alakazam.
Ooh, fun!
Oh, so we get a wait, hold on. You mean to tell me we get not only someone who uses electricity in an entirely metal area and can control metal through it, we get a potential teleporter to deal with as well. Guys, if you walk away from this fight, I am never forgiving.
I swear. Is it my birthday? No, it's not my birthday. What the heck?
Well, I took the assignment because 1, my husband is doing it as well, and 2, there was no one intelligent to talk to in that cult. I could feel my brain slowly melting into my feet.
Oh, like a bad Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah, no, I get you.
No, I think the worst, there was a freaking Vulpix in it who was like, "Yes, our master will lead the way to a new world order. Nothing can stop us. All glory to the master." I swear.
Okay, Ken, I know who I picked up just to piss you off. Found him.
No.
That is great. Oh man.
And Knight's gonna pat Ken on the head.
Ken, I found someone just to piss you off. Oh, that is great.
It would piss me off.
I swear, every time that Vulpix opened his mouth, I lost 10 points of IQ. It was infuriating. And I'm pretty sure the only reason he kept him around was because he knew how much it annoyed the rest of us, and he enjoyed every second of it.
So there is that, and then there's also the fact that, technically speaking, one of the biggest threats to him here is Holy Paladin Kin over here. So imagine Holy Paladin Big Threat gets to meet absolutely, like, brain-meltingly annoying, like, useless sidekick.
That looks like a mirror.
That does sound like him, yes.
That is great.
That's awful. Shade, you're awful.
Oh, come on. I'm being nice to you. I'm being nice. I could be so much worse, as evidenced by the other me. Come on. This is
Yeah. I don't mean you. I mean the other you.
Oh, don't worry. I am still awful. Don't worry. But I'm being nice.
Sure.
I'm being nice.
Sure, but I like you. The other you, though, they're already earning my ire. That is...
You know, if it is at all within my capabilities, I'm going to make you meet him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
He's
absolutely.
Watch him have flash fire so you can't even burn him to a crisp.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. Quick question. I need clarification. Is it true stupidity or is it naivety? There's a difference.
The Alakazam floats down to the ground, walks over to you, Kin, and you do not feel like any killing intent or anything. Like he
No
does not seem
malicious
like
intent.
yes, there is no malicious intent as he reaches out and sets his hands on your shoulders and he looks you dead in the eye. He has said that thinking is dangerous and stupid and should not be done, and that obedience is far better. And you see his eye twitching slightly.
My eyes twitching too. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Cause oh no.
I tried to
Oh.
start a philosophy and debate club, and he had it shut down for illegal thought within the group.
That's hilarious. I mean, okay, I
want to kill
okay,
him.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say I feel bad about your predicament because I absolutely don't, but this is hilarious.
I want to kill him.
I wish to do great violence to him as well.
Man.
On that much, at least, we agree.
An Alakazam that didn't know mind control. Because there was no mind to control.
There was no mind
Ignorance is the best defense, after all.
What? Do you think I would touch a mind like that? What if it infected me with its idiocy?
Yeah, no. I see.
Okay,
I understand.
Hold on. I look. You know, it's kind of hard for me to tell. But I have one question that might make this even funnier for me. Am I considered conventionally attractive here?
Yes.
Oh, great. That makes it better. Thanks.
As the toxicity toxicity lets out a laugh. I think the term was, "Oh shit, he's hot."
Oh, that's great. Let's go. Okay, look, again, I promise not to do it and all that, but oh man, seeing the same tricks work twice in two different worlds. Oh my god, this is great.
Okay.
You see, we made a contract with him at the very beginning of all this when the demons were running rampant. We needed a place to survive. We did not necessarily know what we were walking into at the beginning, and by the time, well, we found out, we learned what happened. So, here we are. It has not been too bad, as we are useful members of his team. Far more useful than the pawns he has, but I have no doubt that we are disposable. Everyone is disposable to him. I have not even had to read his mind to know what he can be like.
Oh, I would recommend against it in every possible way.
Yeah, but it's fun. There's never a dull moment. And, well, everyone's gonna die sometimes. So, I mean, if it's gonna be a freaking battle to the death and an epic struggle and then a giant explosion afterwards, I mean, how often can someone say they died that way?
How did I pick two winners? I picked two winners. This is hilarious. I'm 2 for 2 so far.
We're a package team.
Okay, yeah, no, but like I get that, but I'm still saying normally when you get a winner, they're attached to someone that's like, you know, equally opposite a loser in some way, but nope, just 2 winners here. This is great. The other people in charge of the generators are gonna be such zealots, aren't they?
No, actually, he wanted to specifically avoid zealots. He said you would have too much fun annoying them.
I would. Oh,
He would.
Wait,
He absolutely would.
no. Is that asshole hoarding the zealots to annoy to himself?
Yes.
If I wasn't already planning on killing him, I would stab him so hard for that. I'm going to stab him so hard for that anyway. I love messing with zealots.
Apparently, the last time I saw him before we were sent here, he was making what was it? A list of things he was going to say to annoy someone named Fuko.
Ooh.
Huh. Like a physical list?
Yes, he said he needed to pass the time some way, and he wanted to get ready to annoy the resident zealot on the other team.
Fuko is so much fun to mess with. I mean, a little bit less so when I found out that he's kind of an idiot, but like it's still fun to mess with him.
Yeah.
Look, there is nothing
No,
you can
you're
do
right.
that would ever make me stop messing with him.
No. The okay bit was not about the messing with him. It was about the idiot part. He has proven that he's not the brightest bulb in the batch. He's very, very skilled, but not the brightest bulb in the batch.
Okay. So first of all, you two absolute winners. Would love to have you around. Because you'll be very entertaining. And luckily for you, I intentionally am not in charge here. On this side. So we're planning on killing the other me anyway. Well, I guess when I say killing, I'll count it as killing. It's still killing, right, guys?
It's good enough.
Close enough to killing.
In every meaningful way, aside from technicality, it is killing.
Death in every meaningful way.
When it happens, you become the owner of the contract.
You know what? That is true. I am going to reabsorb it.
Huh. Hey, how long does your contract last?
Until he dies.
Well, unfortunately for you, I'm going to, reabsorb him into me, so...
Really be dead? Technically, no.
Well, he'll never die as a part of it. He's just going to get reabsorbed, so... Either way, happily cut you guys a deal to keep you around. We're still fighting, by the way. We are absolutely still fighting. I don't care if the rest of them fight. I am fighting.
Oh!
What was that for?
Let's go!
Let's go! All right.
Let's go. All right. But yeah, no, we'll try and leave you guys alive, so don't die on accident. And
Please.
We'll take you as quote-unquote prisoners of war. I'm just going to put it as go kick my own ass, because that's a funny way of putting it. And, yeah.
All right.
So, should we introduce each other then? I mean, it seems a little bit rude to fight to the death if, well, half death, partial death, kind of
almost
death.
Almost death. Let's go
almost death. I like almost death.
Yeah. It'd be rude to not know each other's names beforehand.
All right. I am Colin, the one, the only, the greatest musician in all the world. I will have fans screaming my name soon. You know, if they don't all die.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alakazam just lets out a sigh and kind of rubs his forehead a little bit. as my excitable husband says, my name is Valen. Good to see you.
Valen.
Nice
hello.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm going by Shade. This is my 4th name. Other names that I have gone by include Sean, Sebastian, and Sylvester.
You like S names, don't you?
I do. I do like S names. It's the only thing I do.
And I go by Ken.
Brussel over here.
A little wave. I am midnight.
I'm Shale.
Corlin's gonna shake his head. No. Where's the energy? Where's the pizzazz? The entertainment? Just giving your names like that is like boring. Come on. If we're going to
you're
build you
right.
almost death, this should be
right.
glorious.
No, you're right. I am Kin, leader of Hilltop, and protector of all who follow me.
Now that is what I am talking about. That is an introduction. That will be a worthy name for our battle song.
Okay, look, I would introduce myself better, but you kind of already know who I am anyway. So, like, what am I supposed to do? You guys kind of already know me. I mean, I'm literally the quote unquote good half, but I'm still pissed at him for making a pun as he left. He literally cut us in half, took the left half of the body, said I'd be all right, and left. Fucker couldn't even leave without a pun.
And that's an introduction.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Hello, I'm Shade, the better half, and I'm going to go and stab the ever-loving fuck out of my evil half and reintegrate him. Hi.
Better. Now we're talking. There's that passion I was looking for.
Look, I just want to fight you. I don't need the passion for the intro because I'm just going to go and try and do heinous things to your ability to walk.
Well, no, it's not just about that, but this is like a whole thing here, I'm going to be playing an awesome song. I need the right inspiration here if I'm going to make a song worthy of this battle.
All right,
you need
real
quick,
hey Hunter, are you doing your own introduction or do you want me to introduce you?
Hunter will just wave at Shade.
All right, this here is Hunter. He is bounty hunter extraordinaire and a natural-born marked.
Nice. All right. We've got a whole crowd here. This show is going to be... Oh, I think you could knock the roof off this place.
All right, that is the intent.
I mean, yeah, we are going to blow this place up. I'm so happy that they're actually going to pick this fight, even though they should know exactly how heinous it's going to be to try and kill me.
Well, what if I blow up the place first? Huh? Did you ever think about that?
Ooh.
We're supposed to protect this place, honey. We're not supposed to blow it up. But they'll never see it coming! Because we're not supposed to do it.
Look, if you blow it up before I get to blow it up, I'm taking your kneecaps for that.
Because this music will bring down the house.
Honey,
round of applause.
Go ahead, Shade.
Shale, do you know how to medically remove kneecaps from people?
I think Joel pointed
Good, then you should know how to put them back.
You should know.
I am not so good at the manipulating other people's bodies safely. They just
Ah.
kind of die and explode. But maybe if I localize it, I could just rip out your kneecaps with a touch.
Who needs kneecaps when I have these fingers?
You wouldn't be able to walk without your kneecaps.
That's
what the
why I'm
science for.
threatening them. I said that I would do heinous things to his ability to walk. Come on. But that's only if you blow this place up first.
We're not blowing this place up. But come on. They'll never see it coming. Honey, no. We are not blowing this place up, and that's final. You can have your concert, but no blowing the place up. You never have any fun. Someone has to keep you under control.
Besides, you only really get to have an actual concert if you live through this.
Ooh, menacing.
I can promise you an actual audience should we get through this alive.
But seriously, don't die on accident. I will be trying to hurt you.
And I'll be trying to hurt you as well. No hard feelings, though.
Oh,
No hard
of course.
feelings.
This battle will be glorious.
You know, I think we're the only group ever that could have a fight with someone and then be friends with them afterwards.
No, Goku does it all the time. Oh,
I don't think they know who that is.
They wouldn't know who Goku is. Never mind.
Out of game that happens in Cyberpunk.
All right, Shadis is going to start rolling initiative.
All right.
You know, I You know what theme immediately popped into my head as we were, as the joking and such was going on?
What?
Let me find this real quick. Hang on.
Shade is just so happy that apparently the other him found some fucking winners. And now he's pissed that he's hoarding the zealots.
Why do me and Brussel always roll the same?
You don't even have the same amount of dice.
Nope, they just keep doing it.
Woo, beat a 2, Russell.
Roll another 2. Oh.
Darn.
I wanted you guys to tie like 3 times in a row again.
And of course I had to post in Last Hope the Chrono Trigger battle theme on electric guitar.
Alright, getting everyone put in real quick.
Shade's gonna be so mad if they die on accident.
Yeah.
Look. He finally found one of his own people. Someone who does things literally just to be entertained. He found a fucking winner there.
Are you serious? I'm dead last.
I'm giving
Dead
drag.
Bummer.
For the record, Brussel gets bumped up to 12 initiative.
Okay.
It just goes up to the next hole. And if they then tie with that, it just bumps the next person up by one more. So on and so forth.
Okay.
So technically speaking, you could get a really fun conga line if, like, let's say it's like, like 10, 11, 12, 13, where like, two people at 10, and then like everyone else just gets bumped up by one in a chain. I don't know, I just think that's funny.
Alright, so let me see if I can get this in real quick. Come on, you work.
Oh, Corlin, not colon.
Yeah, Corlin.
He thought it was colon.
I thought it was colon.
Okay, how do I get you guys to get this on here? Alright, so it looks like I can't...
You should be able to re-drag them inside in order to get multiple copies.
Oh, can you do that?
I think you can. If not, you could literally just make new copies of it and just rename it.
Okay. So I was trying to figure out how to...
But you should be able to pull in
copy.
multiple copies because, like, let's say you have, like, an enemy spearman. If you pull in the thing multiple times, you can have a bunch of copies of the spearman.
Trying to get that. It has been a little bit since I've added things to the tracker other than you guys.
Yeah, you should just be able to, like, drag the box, like, the little, like, square, and then, like, put it in the tracker again. They'll also probably just default to the bottom, just so you know.
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get to work for me. Let's see. Come on. Work with me here. Work with me. No, I don't want that one. No, I'm trying to remember how to add a new name because it's not letting me add a new one. I've tried dragging, I've tried copying, and I can't get...
At this point, literally just add in, like, just like an empty character with, like, a blank name. Add it in and then just rename it. Like, when you click on the, like, name line.
Okay. Let's try that. Curse you, machine! Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's neat. I know you could do that. That's something new.
They are constantly adding so many new things to this freaking system. It's ridiculous and impossible to keep up.
Yeah.
I can actually change it so now it reveals at the top who's going in the order, in just the actual like characters and stuff. So let me see here. Let me fiddle with this. Because before I used to be able to just drag someone and I could make a copy of it. And now it's not letting me do that anymore.
I don't think
Really?
you can drag and copy, though.
You used to be able to, yeah. I've done it multiple times.
I can't copy it that way.
Now we just need Era in here strumming his guitar.
right. I'll just keep track of their second turn. So let's see. So with that is him. So Corlin has that. Yeah, he'll go first.
Just out of curiosity, where are they in the tracker so we know?
Corlin is 29. Valen is 23.
Oh, okay. So it just sandwiches Shade. Got it.
Yep, it sandwiches Shade.
Cool. That's easy to remember.
Valen gets 2 turns basically, back to back, if he wants to do it that way. But yeah, Corlin is going to take his first turn as he sees everyone getting ready for a fight. He lets out a cheer. It's like, let's go wild! As he strums his hands across his chest, and just a shockwave of electricity goes out. The ground underneath your feet begins to shake. Before, underneath his feet, the metal begins to peel off from the ground, being drawn up by his electricity that he's generating. And he is soon standing on the shoulder of a large metal titan. Now it's starting to make sense of why this room is so big. But that was going to take his full action to do that. As Shade, it is now your turn. As he is also playing an epic guitar riff on his chest as well.
All right. Well, so what Shade's gonna go ahead and do is he is going to hold on one second. I need to double check because it's been a while since I've done this, so I just got to make sure that I have this correct. All right. So what he's going to do is he is going to go ahead and use momentum to increase his physical damage by 2. Use conversion to gain a stack of amped. Immediately pop that to use momentum again for the second time. So now he's at physical damage +4. And how far away are we from the enemies?
So right before the fight started, Valen did walk over to be near Corlin. So they're about 25, 30 feet away. Corlin is much higher up though.
All right.
But Valen is on the ground, and he looks like he is getting ready to fight.
All right. Well, I'm about to hit him with something nasty. So, if he is... Let's go with, 25. Shade has used standard action, quick action. So 1 standard, 1 quick. He still has 1 standard remaining. So he can, in fact, get all up in their face. Which, is going to be very, 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 very funny. So he's going to get right up in their faces.
Okay.
As a current +4 physical damage, and it's Shade, so.
Roar smash!
He can't attack yet, but, they try and move past him, he's gonna hit them. Really fuck it up. He's excited. It's Valen starter.
Valen is going to grin. Coming right at us, I see. Your courage is respectable. As he puts his hands together, and you see the spoons in his hands start to quiver as he throws them up, and they seem to grow and separate until a dozen blades are rotating around his head like a halo.
Yeah. Shade, when he compliments him, Shade's gonna go, shut the fuck up and hit me.
Ha! As you wish, then! As he is going to extend his hand, and the dozen or so blades are going to stop rotating, point right at Shade, and come at him to shish kebab him from all directions.
All right. Does this count as a ranged attack?
Yes.
All right. He's taking that attack of opportunity immediately.
Okay.
So that is going to be. Does a 10 hit? Physical.
Let me see real quick. 10 will not hit him currently.
Dang. All right. God, he's got some good physical evasion.
Yes, he does. As you come at him, he looks like he's expecting it. As your fist impacts a psychic barrier and holds you fast to keep it from striking him as his blades come at you.
Oh well.
That's how I flavor his physical defense, is him using his psychic powers to make sure you don't impale him.
All right. Well, he's definitely got some evasion.
I learned how hard you hit. I built them so they wouldn't die in one turn.
Oh no, Shade hitting hard? Why I never.
I've learned my lessons from previous battles, okay?
Oh boy, if Shade can't hit, then what's the hope for the rest of us?
Probably combos.
Bashing them down until they can't move and then beating them.
I mean, it is a boss. We probably should just be doing combos, but you know.
As I do not think this is hits 9?
Is this physical?
Yes.
Then no.
Okay, I did not think so.
There's one off. He's at 10 currently.
Yes, as you nimbly are able to avoid these blades from impaling you. In some cases, basically shifting your body to avoid them stabbing through you.
Understandable. For reference, both of Shade's physicals are 10, and both of his specials are 6s. The souls are also 6. Just for your reference.
Then he is going to use his quick action.
All right.
Let's see.
So...
You said your special defense is 6?
6s. Actually, technically speaking, special evasion is now 5 because he has 1 evasion hit stun on him now.
Okay.
Because remember, hit stun does exist.
Yes. I made these guys to be difficult bosses. But
we get a difficult fight. Let's go. Let's have a bar brawl. Let's go.
Where was this last time? It's not even... God damn it. This is annoying.
All right, what is it?
We're still rolling.
Oh, okay, we're still rolling. Still going. Ooh, chain. We got a chain, guys.
As you're dodging the blades, one of Valen's hands comes up and pushes towards you, and an invisible force basically grabs you and throws you 30 feet backwards away from him.
If he's going to throw, that's an opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, I thought he was using a move, so I was using your special defense since he's using his psychic powers.
Yeah, no, so if he wants to... Okay, so the way that it works, with that, he gets to make a athletics or acrobatics opposed if he hits.
Okay. My apologies. All right, so then we would make a opposed roll then.
Yeah, so he hit. So now we're doing that. You said it was special, so he does have to use his mind for this.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will not lie. Shade is a lot worse when it comes to special stuff, so. And here comes the roll. Yep, that's a 4.
Let me see what he got. That's going to be 5 from him.
All right, Shade, go back.
As he just extends his hand and just pushes you away. Would you guys have, this is a quick question. Would you guys have spread out when the fight started, or would you guys all be standing close to each other?
I'd be spread a little bit out.
Yeah, pretty sure we spread out just a smidge so that we
Okay.
wouldn't hit each other.
We don't want
Okay.
chain lightning.
I'm about to say, everyone stand really close versus the electricity user and the Alakazam. No.
That's why I was just checking. I just wanted to check.
Everyone group hug immediately.
Hey, we're not playing that magic deck.
All right. That's all for Valen's first turn. We're going to go to his second turn. Shade, you have shown yourself to be basically very eager for this and excitable for this. So, he's going to keep going after you because, you know, you're cool.
Yeah, good choice.
What is your special defense right now?
Special evasion is currently sitting at 4.
Okay, so he's going to use this move. And I might need to clarify with you on how this move works, because I was kind of building the moves based on my understanding of the book.
I am good for answering
Before.
questions.
Okay.
If you have questions on mechanic effect.
So we need 6s here for this particular move. 6. Okay. So, when I built this move, I built it as a grapple. If he beats your special defense, he's basically able to hold you in place and
All right.
pin you unless you can beat him.
So, effectively applies restrained.
Yes.
All right, cool. If it's going to be applying restrained, it'll actually be using soul against his soul save.
Okay.
Because you're applying a condition with that.
Okay. So let me re-roll that then.
Yeah, so it'll be, you know, soul expertise and then some sort of condition applying skill. And then, you know, going against Shade's soul save.
Okay. What is your soul save?
6 currently.
6 currently? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Alright, he rolled 8 there.
All right. By the way, by default, the DC for that, because this is going to matter, the DC for that is half of whatever it you roll.
Okay, so DC, do you round up or down?
Up, because you're dividing by 2. So using
Okay.
math rules, 0.5 is up.
Okay, 4 then for the DC to beat
DC
it.
4, got it. Cool. I will note that down. Conditions.
As basically an invisible force grabs you, Shade, and lifts you up off the ground a little bit, and is basically holding you there so you cannot move at all. You can feel the will of the Alakazam basically just grabbing hold of you. And with his other hand, he's just going to lift it up, and it doesn't look like anything is happening here. But you can feel like a pressure, but it's not like anything against you. It seems like he's focusing his psychic powers somewhere else at the moment. He's doing something, but you're not sure what he's doing.
All right.
And then we come to Corlin's turn. Who, let's see,
He gets 2 turns technically.
No,
He's
he's already-
23. Oh, well, no, he already
He
went
already-
once, yeah.
Yeah, he was 29.
Yeah, Valen was the other one that... Valen's one that gets twice. Yeah.
Valen's the one who goes twice. Corlin, Let's see. Kin, you were awesome. You met his challenge of an introduction.
All right.
Do 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 do.
Oh dear.
The one
As
bites
the-
dust.
As the giant lifts its hand up and begins to crackle with electricity as it comes slamming down towards you, Kin.
All right. What do you need?
What is your physical evasion? This will be a physical attack as it's trying to squish you.
My physical evasion, quick reference stats says 0.
What is it?
How?
Armor.
zero.
He has armor.
Oh.
I have armor on, that's why.
Oh, okay.
So just don't botch.
Well, yeah, but it also
Or
means
please
that he,
pause.
technically speaking, only needs 5 successes to crit.
Oh dear.
So there is that. There is that. However, Kin's
does
wearing
get-
heavy armor, so like
He does get past the physical integrity, right?
He needs to get past the evasion and the not evasion, the negation and the soak to even scratch the wearer. So
He is going to
Right.
soul 2 of those.
Ooh.
That will be a crit. So since armor has changed since last time we talked about it, how does the armor work again?
so basically it works with negation, which basically acts as integrity for items. Just
Okay.
has a different name. So that reduces the incoming damage. Then it goes
Okay.
to soak. The way that soak works is that soak will make it so that way it eats durability from the armor and removes that damage. So like let's say you roll 5 damage, something has 2 negation, 2 soak. It'll
Mhm.
2 of the damage just gets removed from the negation. Still minimum of 1. Then that leaves it with 3 damage going at 2 soak. There's 2 soak, so it's able to soak up 2 of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
That gets removed from the durability. And then there's 1
Okay.
damage remaining, which goes to the wearer.
Cool.
Applying
The
as
phy-
normal with a minimum of 1.
The physical negation you gave me for this armor is 3, and the soak is 8.
So will the negation remove the dice before I roll it or after? I roll
It's successes. It's successes. It's from
Okay,
the
successes.
damage, not the power.
it? Okay, gotcha. Wanted to double check real quick.
So yeah, whatever it is, it needs to roll at least 12 damage in order to scratch Kin and not his armor.
Okay, and crits have not been changed, right?
Nope, crits still work the same. 1.5 times or 9's exploding. 9's.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to take the 1.5 for this. Let's
Honestly,
see
I'm
what.
debating if we should just go ahead and remove the 9's explode part, because pretty much everybody just uses the 1.5 times.
I like to gamble. I roll high. Let me gamble.
Well, sure,
Uh,
but
Besides, we also
it
have
just
overcrit in there
complicates
now.
things. That's fair.
It feels like the 9s come in handy when you think you're hitting a target that's going to be squishy. The 1.5 comes in handy, like in this case, where I'm probably going to need a lot of dice to just get through Kin's protection.
Yeah, funnily enough, 1.5 times is better when you have the advantage, and the 9's exploding is better when the target resists it.
Mm.
So that's the fun fact of math for you.
Holy crap!
No, it's not good.
Is that a good holy crap or a bad holy crap? That's a bad holy
There's
crap.
more dice
God,
rolling.
holy crap.
Have you guys, Shale, you can scrape Ken off the ground, right?
I will note there is the mind who think you need to ease it back a little bit.
That is fair, but Kin still also has his physical integrity to apply.
That too. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Kin.
Yes.
This will be altogether rolled before armor or anything. This will be 16 points of damage coming at you.
All right. So negate 3 and
Negate
and
3.
soak 8.
Soak 8.
That leaves 5 left.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's
What's your physical integrity?
My physical integrity is 6.
So it's chip damage.
So you take chip damage, and your armor loses 8 durability.
So I took a single point of damage there.
You take a single point of damage.
Yeah, you take a single point of damage, but make sure to remove that 8 durability from your armor.
I will.
Because I will remind you, if your armor runs out of durability, it stops giving the benefits, and you still count as wearer.
Yeah. It has a durability of 40.
Yep, but that also means that that could go very fast in a battle like this.
Oh, sure,
As-
absolutely.
as the hand comes down and tries to swat you like a bug, Kin. But your blazing aura of flame pushes back against the hand as you can feel your armor start to crack under the pressure of both your power and the hand trying to come down at you. And
Oh, damn.
Corlin is just ecstatic as his playing begins to get faster. And
Was I supposed to feel that?
oh, I was holding back. I didn't want to end this fight too soon. Where's the crescendo if we don't have a good song already? Now, let's try this. As he will use his quick action to set up a field around himself, as the ground is going to start buzzing with electricity. As his other hand now begins to play across his chest, and it's like he's playing 2 different songs at the same time.
Shady's just gonna go, I did tell you that I consider him to be one of the biggest threats to myself. Should have told you something.
This battle is going to rock! And Kin, it is your turn.
It is my turn. All right. Yeah. So let's
They
go ahead.
both are looking like they're having the time of their life right now.
All right. So I get 2 actions, right?
2 standard, 1 quick.
But 2 standard, 1 quick. But only one of those can be used on a move, right?
Only one of those can be used on an offensive action.
On an offensive action. Right.
Well,
If you want
only
a
one
multi-attack,
of only one of the actions can be used on an offensive action. You can use your quick action offensively as well.
Yeah, I was about to clarify that. Yeah, thanks.
Right.
So yeah,
right.
and if you want to multi-attack, is that Zim? Did we have that? Because we flipped it back and forth a lot. Is that currently a full action, or is it still 2 standard?
Pretty sure that's full action. Let me double check.
We kept changing it, so.
So
2
I-
standard
there's-
actions. It's 2 standard.
Oh, right, because it's also restricted, or no, it's not restricted, but yeah, it's 2 standard actions.
Right. So I can Stalwart Flame and use Ember in the same turn then.
Yes.
As long as one's a quick.
Huh?
Are they offensive moves?
Ember's offensive. Stalwart Flame, it's self-buffing.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Then
you can do that.
debuffing.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Yeah. Cool. Ember, however, has a range of 20 feet. So, and
It
you
should
said
be
there's
higher. If it's short range,
should
it
be-
scales off your attributes.
oh, okay. So that
Are you on the new
that
sheet?
changed.
Are you on the new sheet?
I'm partly moved to the new sheet.
Okay.
So I'm referencing both of them right now.
Okay. Well, on the newest sheet, 1.4.1, at the bottom right of the front page, you can see what your range bands are automatically.
Range bands, short range, 35. Okay, 35 for short, for me. I'm guessing that, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
That means if it has short range, you get 35 feet of range.
Cool. Yeah. So Stalwart Flame, I get +2 special damage, +2 soul save, -2 evasion, -1 speed. So that goes in scene stat changes.
You do not move. You are artillery.
You're stalwart.
Yeah.
Artillery shell can go.
Cool.
I hope he
cool.
crits and effectively nukes. That'd be funny.
And then Ember, I've boosted a bit, has a power of 10. So the roll for that, attack information, that'd be off of send. So that's 13 dice for accuracy.
It should be your mind plus expertise plus send plus any specialties. Wait, is it physical or special? They're special, right?
It's special.
Yeah. So mind, expertise, and then send plus any specialties plus any modifiers from the move itself.
The move itself doesn't have any modifiers to accuracy as far as
All right, cool. I'm just
so,
listing off what the formula technically is.
Yeah. So 13 dice.
And you're looking for
hit.
sixes?
And I am firing against let's see, who was it that tried to hit me there?
The one who tried to actually hit you was
Corlin.
Yeah.
Corlin? Then I'm firing at Corlin. Alright, and you said I'm looking for sixes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes. That on accuracy. It's not a great roll. Let's. It was soul to reroll.
So willpower to reroll everything, soul to reroll ones, and then there's other boosts you can do. There's a body boost you can do to reroll your junk dice.
Willpower to reroll that.
Yeah, willpower.
Keep in mind that using willpower or vigor will cause you to also accrue a point of exhaustion.
Yep, so make sure you keep track of that, because exhaustion is important.
Willpower and vigor recharge with the full rest. You get 2 exhaustion back with the full rest. Boost dice are per session.
Cool. I have a single point of exhaustion. All right, looking for 6.
I think you were rewarded for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
11?
11? Yeah, 11.
11 on accuracy.
Special.
Pause for effect.
Kerr, are you muted?
No, I am not.
Uh-huh.
You sure?
The tone
when you weren't
says
responding.
otherwise.
So, did I hit him?
So this is against his soul, correct? Or
no,
special?
this is against
Special evasion.
Special?
evasion.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, he has a thing going, which buffs him, so I was just doing my calculations with what I got here. And it was 12, you said?
Uh, 11. I said
11.
11.
Okay. So, Keen, as you describe what you're going to do, let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Oh, stellar flame. A burst of flame envelops me as you see me tense up and get ready to fire off, and I shoot a blast of flame towards him.
So, as the blast of flame rushes towards him, he doesn't slow down as the second hand, the one that he started playing after he attacked you, when the electricity started crackling along the ground, begins to play even faster, and he's gritting before you see the electricity jump from the Titan's body. The flame seems to hit that electricity and kind of curve around him as he leans to the side. Though you do see you kind of singed him a little bit.
All right. So now I need to roll damage.
It missed.
It missed.
Oh,
it counted as
yes.
a miss.
Yes.
Ooh, they even have high special.
Oh.
Specifically, it looked like the electricity helped to him avoid it.
Oh, did he have like a protect thing going?
Yes.
Okay, so it was a protect. Got it.
Okay.
Right.
So you burned his protect.
I burned his protect.
You might want to let us know, because technically speaking, unless they have a specific trait on it, when they use things like that, we're supposed to know when it gets, when they have it.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. So both of them have one going right now. You burned up one.
Okay.
Yeah, there is specifically meant to be a shimmer or some visible thing that indicates to us they're under the effects of that, because,
Okay.
we
My
don't want
apologies.
feels bad moments of spending everything only for it to be negated.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, it is still good that Kin burned that, because now he doesn't have one on him, unless he had two. Does he still have one on him?
That used up the protection that Corlin had on himself, though. I will give the warning based on that. It is possible that Valen may be able to use his psychic powers to protect one of them.
All right, cool.
But he can only defend from one attack. But he might be able to do it for either one of them.
All right, cool.
Don't try to hit his husband. Only he's allowed to do that when he's an idiot.
All right, so I'm gonna keep track of this for us.
My apologies. I'm still getting used to the combat. I tried really hard to get these guys to fit in with the system and everything, but I'm still trying to learn it, and I did not have a lot of time to learn it.
That's fair.
I will happily help you with things like that whenever. As long as I'm not in a game or something,
Mm-hmm.
even just through text. But yeah, I went ahead and kept in the chat. I'll keep track of that for us, guys.
All right.
Cool beans.
So yeah. That is my turn, I suppose. Hunter's up.
All right. So, which one? So, Corlin does not have a protect. Okay.
And Valen can potentially share his protects with Corlin, so he might have one from Valen.
Ah.
But it would use up Valen's.
Well, Hunter's just going to use Eyelit Darkness. His shadows are going to attempt to attack Corlin.
Are you able to attack both? Don't you have do you have multiple targets on that?
Oh yeah, I do. Thank you for
If
reminding
you attack
me.
both, you can only protect one.
Well then, this is
Make
for
him choose.
Valen, and this is for Corlin.
You forgot to set that to be 6s for stab.
You are correct.
So that's 7 for the first one. And 7 for both.
Yep, and both are special. Do I hit Kerr?
Pause for effect.
Okay.
I have to
Pause
ping
for
you again,
him to be
Kerr,
muted.
Kerr. I will.
I was trying to describe what was going on.
Okay, look, Kerr. You. I am merciless tonight. Look in Last Hope. Look in Last Hope.
I was
I am
trying to get this really
merciless.
cool description, and then you guys just said.
I am merciless tonight. I will hit you with this every time.
Curry, so you want to try that description again?
Yes. No, it's like I was giving this cool description. It's like, well, do I hit? It's like, but I already said. It's like, I'm muted.
Oh, I missed.
So, as you unleash the eyes of darkness, Hunter, you see Valen lift his hands up, psychic force pulsing around him as he shields himself, weathering under your assault. While for Corlin, you see him start strumming a tune with the hand that controls the Titan, and its hand comes up as the eyes unleash hell and begin to blast at him. And the hand covers over him as a shell as your attacks just start ripping into it, though the metal just starts to reform afterwards as they weather your searing assaults.
Did any protect get used up?
No.
What?
That was just
Okay.
their defenses. That was
Okay,
just
okay,
their
okay.
dodge.
Well, that's still
So
hit
I
stun on both of them.
missed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Still hit stun on both.
Yes,
Hit stun on
yes.
both.
Still hits on
Okay.
both.
Can I target the golem correctly?
Yes, you could target the golem directly.
All right, I want to get my passive skill out of this, so we're gonna go after the golem for this. So Shale, after thinking for a moment, thinking some more, suddenly starts to sprint. Blood. Strange grass pops up suddenly on the floor as he disappears into it, and then pops out in front of the golem, trying to pulling a fast strike. Okay, so this is on. There we go. On 6s. This is 11, which isn't a lot, but we're gonna hope. Okay, that's helpful. 6 is on the goal. Do I? We're gonna soul the 1. Just to. We're gonna soul the 1. Just to see. Okay, 7 with
Eight.
that.
Because you got
8?
rid of the 1.
Oh right. Okay. So 8 with the...
That will hit the golem.
Okay. So
And that will
first off,
crit. That will crit.
okay.
Golem is like, no,
Also,
that's fine.
Shale now has initiative of 28 because he gets +1 to his initiative.
All right, that yep.
Okay, so we're gonna take the 9s. Why not? So this is grass on steel, I'm guessing, or is this?
I would put it on steel. Yes.
Okay. So
By the way, this bumps Shade up to 29,
wait.
and I think Corlin up to 30.
Okay.
Shoot, I can't remember his grass on steel ineffective or even?
Steel resists like everything, but if you're on the news sheet, I do have a type reference. But let's see, steel. Does steel?
Oh yeah, I could pull that back up.
Yeah, it is half effective.
Okay.
Or, -1, so 8s.
8s. Where's the?
Do you want me to
go with half? So that's 13 plus half of that would be another 6. So.
By the way, that'd be another 7.
Another 7. Okay.
Because round up.
Right. So that's 20 altogether. Then. Six.
Let's see. He will get rid of that. And looks like all you're able to do is scratch the armor of well, I shouldn't call it armor, but basically you're only able to scratch the metal of the golem.
Okay.
You scratch the paint.
Second action, he'll brace, and then he'll defense curl on top of it.
It's just like what happened with Kid, except this is an even bigger form of it.
Yep. And I think with that
goes down to Brussel. But Curl will have to move it manually.
I got it. I now know what Corlin is going to do, and it's going to be hilarious.
He's gonna punt. He's gonna punt, isn't he? He's gonna punt Shale.
He may try to use Shale as a soccer ball.
Just checking. Brace adds 2 to the
1, but it also makes you immune to crits.
Oh, okay. So that's
you can't be crit when bracing.
Right.
Also, remember on your next attack, unless you do something to clear up your defensive action penalty, you're taking -2 accuracy.
Oh, okay.
That's nice.
No, I could have rapid cleansed, but now I did defense curl. I could rapid cleanse next turn. Okay.
Yeah, but so you could just rapid cleanse next turn and not care.
Okay.
Brussel's gonna look at Violin and Colin, see that I'm not gonna be able to hit them at all, so I'll aim at the generator and fire.
Oh.
Wait.
You have option A or option B. I choose option C.
Russell, you're actually going after the objective? How could you, instead of just boss fighting?
Well, we can't hit them, so that's a great idea.
Except we kind of the problem with that is, do we kind of not want to explode here, be in the explosion? So
it adds to the suspense of the battle.
And bullet seed
He
is
said he's
grass
doing
type, special ranged, with only a power of 2.
Okay.
But it's a fury move, so multiple attacks.
Well, don't worry, Kurt. This is a big generator. It's taking up an entire section of the room. This is not a.
As Tochemay rolls like 10 10s, and then everyone throws cards at him.
Well, this is accuracy anyway.
Generator. I don't think there's much. I mean, that's probably.
I don't think the generator has much evasion.
Kurt, reminder. I did send you that thing where it's the item health and all that. So.
I know. I just don't trust our audience not to try to screw me. And by extension, you guys.
Fine.
Not everyone is near indestructible. Thank you. Okay.
Everyone, we have a sudden end to the campaign.
Okay. I will reiterate. It'll be funny.
It will be.
Oh.
All right, Russell, the rest of your fury.
Yeah, that would be a crit.
And so, since it's a fury move, do I roll this again?
So
accuracy,
you
or-
would take your accuracy with a fury. You keep doing -3 until you run out of dice. Assuming this is for natural accuracy stuff. If you have accuracy modifiers, they'll apply post, but they don't increase the amount of fury you can do. So if you put a buff on yourself that's like +2 accuracy, you can't do more fury attacks, but it'll add to each of your furies.
Okay.
So you'd make another attack at 4 and then another attack at 1.
That will hit.
Okay.
And miss.
So
Generator.
So 2 hits. This will be special, so half of your mind, plus your skill, plus the move's power, plus any modifiers you might have, like specialties.
Gammond, I'm worried about what you're thinking of.
Because Gimmon is always the one pulling.
Gimmond, let us have our boss slap fight.
See, I gave them such high resistances because I was terrified all of you were just going to gangbang one of them and just drop him low and then just take him out.
Don't worry, Shade will do that anyway.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, my idea. I was.
So I planned around that.
I mean, again, the problem is we kind of don't want to be in the blast zone.
Holy shit. Where did all your luck go from that first roll?
Bupkis came up.
No
Bupkis.
damage.
Nope. It hit, but didn't do anything.
Blink.
Plink, plink.
Plink. Oh, you hit the auto coffee button. There's now a fresh cup of coffee being poured by the machine.
Oh,
Why
that's
does he have that
Why does
there?
the generator have a coffee function?
useful.
Why not?
Wouldn't you want a coffee function on your massive generator?
I mean,
No.
who doesn't have that?
No,
Russell,
I know
reroll.
that's a
Yep, your dice have been
separate thing.
vaporized.
So reroll the last. One. Oh yeah. We also should have. You crit on the first, so you actually probably should be rolled 7 on the first attack, or 8 on the first attack.
Well, it depends which one he chose. He might have chosen the 9s and then rolled nothing.
So 9 for the first one. 9.
Yeah, no, 8 for the first. Oh, anyway.
Good enough.
Okay. That's going to do a little bit of damage to the generator.
Roll your two explosions.
Yep.
Damage does explosions now.
Yeah, damage does still explode.
Damage, yeah, still explode. Yeah.
Yeah, it always exploded.
And no. Okay.
So it's 7 now?
Yep, 7.
Okay.
8, actually, because the second attack did 1.
Oh, okay, 8 total. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Russell, as you hit the generator with your bullet seed, you can see some of the turbines begin to whir off kilter, and you can see some of it start sparking. Is like both of them just stop and look over at it. It's like, what the fudge? And they look very
just stops
confused
and
by
looks.
this.
Russell, could you please let me have my fight to the almost death?
Real quick, Corlin slowly lifts his hand. You know we're standing right here, right? You know, in the place where the boomy boom goes boom, and then push and We all have a very
dead.
bad time.
But the explosion count as fire damage.
Oh yeah, Ken would
Um,
just.
Excellent. If it would count as fire damage, I'd probably survive.
I think it
The
counts as
shrapnel.
more than fire. I think it
Don't
counts as
worry,
more than
Aaron.
fire.
Your contract would be completed then.
Oh.
Look, Brussel, can I please have my fight to the almost death?
You still can.
But they'll die from this. I won't, but they will.
Okay. Marking this down. Was not expecting this.
Everyone's suddenly a lot more scared.
So this is one of those moments where Brussel took a stick and went bonk. I am actually very glad that the tip goal has not been made this time, because that might have actually had some responses.
Overloaded.
Midnight, your turn. Please don't try to break the generator. You know, the big, bomb thing.
Well, let me think. Let me think a minute, because I really can't do anything to either of the bosses.
Yeah, the bosses were... The problem here is the bosses were balanced for shade. The rest of us can do jack and shit to them. But we can do stuff to the generator.
Just built for the bonky bonk. Just combo attack them. You guys can combo nuke them.
You want a Hunter, the socially awkward guy, to combo attack when pretty much the only one he's got a rapport with still is Shade.
He does it when Shade asks.
But Shade didn't ask.
I know. He wants to do the boss slap fight.
Shade wants to fight the bosses. I don't want to get involved.
Midnight is pondering, considering his options. Looks into his pack. And
are you examining the
pulls
orb?
out? No, I'm pulling out the Oonga Boonga rock.
Oh.
And I'm gonna chuck it into the generator.
Oh, God.
What?
No. I didn't even get.
So, what is the accuracy on chucking objects into things?
Well, it's
For
improvised,
accuracy?
so it still uses send. So
Okay.
you're chucking a physical rock, so that'll be body plus expertise plus send.
Actually, it would be marksman.
I thought that improvised weapons used the.
Oh, okay.
Can we change that?
It is a little wishy-washy on that. Like,
So,
it's one of those things that is up to the storyteller on whether this actually counts as a weapon or a proper weapon or an improvised weapon.
So, Kerr, am I using send or marksman?
This is the mighty Oonga Boonga rock.
Yes.
Which is part of why I was saying I would probably use marksman. Because it has been used before.
Yes, it has, to very good effect.
Vari, thank you so much for that tip. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed.
Perfect timing.
The generator is now sparking.
So, marksman, is that the final word?
Yes. The mighty Oonga Boonga rock is a weapon. Are you... Just a question real quick. Are you sure you want to do this?
We're not gonna get our slap fight.
It'll be funny. Shade will also be pissed he didn't get his boss slap fight.
Hunter has a plan.
Yes,
I'll just say.
I am going to use it.
Okay. Roll damage. roll the. I assume roll the hit then.
Well, that's
Go ahead.
0 currently.
0 hit.
It's a 1.
I'm going to soul the ones.
Okay.
Damn.
My gosh.
Holy shit!
Well, I'll be darned.
Okay, I'm going to use a willpower and re-roll the whole thing now.
Frosty said, hang on. Frosty said, hang on. I think he might be playing a card.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know it was going to go in the tower.
Oh, you just tried to throw it off to the side and threw it to the wrong side. Nice.
Yep. Filibuster Marten, go.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, come on, Frost Husky.
Midnight, re-roll.
Woot.
It hath been vaporized.
Oh.
That's better for you.
So that is 4 for accuracy.
Which is going to be a hit.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to play any cards?
Okay, so while that's being decided, the damage for this weapon.
It would be just your base stats, so
Okay, so
body
just
plus
the 5
half
again.
body plus half body
Okay,
plus your
so-
marksman.
Okay, so that's just 3 then.
I had been cursed with why am I cursed with less power here? They're trying to blow the entire thing up with a rock.
Look, I think they're just on cancel curse still, so you know.
So that's 2 damage. By power of Unga Bunga Rock.
I know I'm doing my turn.
Can someone roll a d10 real quick?
Got it.
Mine went in first.
Yeah. It's a 10. Shades went in first.
You sure you want to take that? Just checking.
You asked, not me.
Yeah.
Don't ask for things you aren't willing to give.
Okay.
Or aren't
You
willing to
asked
take.
the first 10 was a 10.
Look,
the first
do
10
not
was a
ask
10.
for things you are not willing to take.
No, I was just checking because you guys both rolled. And I just want to say real quick, this is also on the brain, please work for me. This also, you can blame this on Varian Cat as well.
Yeah.
As the rock is thrown. It hits one of the blades, gets sent flying, hits side of the machine, tumbles down, hits another fan, gets yeeted upwards before coming down and smashing into the center turbine. And you could hear the roar and screeching of metal as this rock comes flying downwards from the force that the fans had imparted onto it.
Everyone
And-
hit the ground!
Strike!
As the Unga Bunga rock hits the generator's main tower and it begins to crackle and start to is it supposed to make those noises?
Shane,
our-
while looking at that, is just going, if I don't get my fun fight, I'm taking it out on you guys later.
Worth it.
You know, maybe we should have tried to turn it off and not do it, not break it before we get out of here.
Well, a little late now.
Each of you can have one action, like basically one equivalent of a turn for what you're going to do before the generator. It's getting louder, and it looks like it's sparking, and it's on fire now.
I am diving to be next to Hunter.
Midnight is gonna exit stage right and get the heck out of Dodge.
Midnight, real quick. You're not sure if you'd be able to get out from the ground zero of this place. You guys did do the calculations, remember?
Multiple, like maybe even a mile out or two.
Well,
And
okay,
you have
so
done
then
this while you are inside.
in that case, Midnight is gonna dive behind Shade. Protect me, Shade.
That is the worst decision you could have made.
Yeah. Besides, we already discussed that Hunter has the best chance of protecting us in case of an explosion.
I have made my bed. I am going to sleep in it.
How close is Hunter to the front panel?
How close is you or Hunter?
Hunter.
Probably like 50 feet.
Nope, I can't. So I'm like it. Shayla's head's going. Not
Just
not
get
time.
out.
Yeah.
And Hunter is using his shadows, which we've already established have a physical form to them.
Yes, they do have a physical form.
He is wrapping up the generator and is going to keep them there. He is staying behind.
Oh.
So plan A, exit stage right.
So we get one turn, right?
Yes. You were released, Shade, because they both kind of realize what the hell is about to happen here.
All right. Shade would like to use a movement to go right up to Valen, give him a stack of amped, and go, you put protect on me and him, and we are continuing the fight when this explodes.
Valen can teleport their lover out.
Yeah, Valen was planning to teleport both of them out.
Shade is making a demand of this.
Well, I guess Midnight's getting drug along for the ride.
There's a reason I said that was the worst choice.
Shale, what are you doing?
I mean, there isn't enough time for me to try to like vent or something. I can see what Hunter's doing, so I guess the only thing to do is to get out. So he'll sprint for the exit.
Yep, leave for the exit.
Ken, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I already stated that I'm hitting the ground, but that was also before Hunter wrapped the generator in shadow instead of wrapping us in shadow. So I guess I'm running.
You really think Hunter would be able... Like, his shadows aren't infinite life force.
No.
He can at least delay the explosion to give you time to get away, but he can't just tank that hit.
No, Hunter Shadows will be able to contain the explosion for a little while, but it will still go out, and it will take out the whole area with it eventually, but he is buying the time, and he will be able to contain most of the ground zero. It's just
Alright.
basically going to be the direct facility and everything nearby instead of, miles long. If you make it out of the facility, you likely have a good chance of at least surviving the explosion. You might not be healthy, but you'll survive it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So, as I'm trying to run past, I will mention think shaped charge. You don't have to hold the entire thing. And keep moving.
And Corlin wanted the song. The song for the Memorial of Hunter.
So is Valen gonna submit to the demands to start putting protect stacks on people, or?
I don't know if they'd be able to protect enough from the amount of damage this would do.
Yeah, remember that there is, usually with a blast, you've got multiple things going on. You got the initial concussion,
Oh, yeah, I know.
then the flame, and,
This is just what Shade is trying to demand.
Yeah.
Is this a good idea? No, but this is Shade.
Also the song that is playing right now for you all.
Hang on. I turned on the audio so I could hear it. Feels.
I can't hear what song it is even when I unmuted it.
I'm feeding it through the Discord here.
Oh, I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, on the stream. Okay.
Yeah, it's through the stream.
Discord stream.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. They're gonna look at Shade and he's gonna say, I can't hold this much back. It'll break through.
He's going to lean in and go, if I don't get my fight with you guys later, I'm going to find some way to learn magic. I know it exists. And I'm going to resurrect you just for my fucking fight. Don't you dare be boring and die.
We don't plan to die, but God, this is... Hey! You, Hunter! Is it okay if I write, like, a badass song for you about this moment?
He just shrugs.
Good enough. Come find us. And, Valen is gonna reach out, float up, grab onto Corlin, and the two are going to warp out of there because, yeah, they're not staying where an explosion is about to happen. They're not suicidal.
God, fuck it. I just wanted one. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get to work. God damn. Find some good people, can't even have a fight. And he's just gonna basically be bitching to himself as he walks over to be next to Hunter. And basically every turn he gets, he's giving Hunter an amped stack to allow an extra action, which allows repeat actions. And using his other action every single turn he gets to basically be trying to mold areas of the facility to at least direct the blast away a bit. It's gonna take a while, but he doesn't know how long it'll have, but he might as well fucking try.
Hunter, let's have a roll for how well you can contain this.
Can he roll twice from the amp stack?
Yes.
I'm going to guess power, since, accuracy is probably not much of an issue. Cool.
Yes.
Is Shade counting as providing assistance for purposes of things like boost, vigor, and will?
Yes.
Cool. If you want. Yeah. Yeah, that's a better roll.
I mean, he's getting 2 of these per turn,
Oh,
so...
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
For the first one, Shade'll provide the soul for those ones.
All
Get
3?
rid of those ones. Still +3.
Yep.
Do you want a vigor of his for those 9s? Which one has more 9s? 2, 3, 4. Top one has 6 9s, so take a vigor on that first one as well.
Might
For those
as well,
9s.
yeah.
All right.
16.
17.
So 21 and 22.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27 on the first one, because you got to remember the 9s now count as 2.
Ah, right. The one's on it
27.
already. Yeah. So 27 and 22.
All right. Shade, are you just sticking there?
Yeah. Well, he's providing. He's also doing the whole, trying to also shape the facility so that way the blast goes away, because he did get, that idea did get passed to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, he is trying to basically use his power to slowly reshape the facility to, shunt the blast away as best he can. He doesn't know how long he'll have for it, but it literally can't hurt.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll his thing for that? It's less dice, but...
Go ahead.
He's using his amped on Hunter, so Hunter gets to roll his twice, but he only gets to roll his once. Shit, how many boosts do I have? Cool, I have 5, so I still had 2 boosts. I'm gonna soul those ones. Still comes out to a 10 from Shade.
So I have a question for you, Hunter. Would you like to reduce the amount of damage the blast will do to you guys, to you and Shade, or would you like to focus entirely on using your successes in reducing the range of the blast?
Hunter was planning to not come back from this.
That's what I figured based on what you said. But since Shade was with you, I wanted to check if that affected Hunter's decision at all.
He's fairly certain that no matter what, Shade's going to be able to come back from this.
Fair.
Yep. Shade is taking brace actions with his other action per turn in front of Hunter.
Okay.
In case that matters, but
Yeah. So this is
he doesn't know if it'll help or not, but.
This is going to be a lump sum of damage being rolled, but it will be reduced by your guys' rolls as well, just not as much as it might have been. So I can only roll so many dice, so here's the first roll.
Can only roll so many dice.
That's a lot of dice. That's a big shadow.
Max is out at a displayed 80 or something like that, so, right? I think it's 80?
65.
65, okay. I'm slightly surprised you're not using the command to make this easier on you.
I tried, But I also wanted to roll all the dice because rolling this many dice is not something I usually get to do.
You don't play
Only
Warhammer
in
very
Exalted.
often, man.
I mean, that's fair.
I like how me and Toshi immediately gave different answers. In Warhammer, for my army, I continually roll 80 dice multiple times a turn.
I've seen some ridiculous numbers in Shadowrun as well.
All right, so that's that. How much? So now we get the second half of the dice.
Personally, I'm currently playing Me and the Birds, which I guarantee people recognize, but not by name. Me and the Birds is the song that plays in the Sisyphus meme. Down, 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 down.
All right, so that's this. Okay. How much HP do you guys both have?
Shade has 30 and is bracing.
Okay.
Hunter has 20.
Which means that in order to, he has a lot. Because he can go negative.
Yes. So this is... Go ahead.
He will, just in case it does matter, he can have one held action heal for when it goes off. If you want to allow it. As like a
yes,
held action.
I will allow that. I will allow that. So
Hunter
the
is currently not. He did not use his vigor and willpower because he is going to be using that for second wind to keep himself up long enough for them to get away.
Okay. As this thing goes off, this explosion, it detonates. As Hunter, you feel your shadows strain to contain it, and you throw everything you have into holding it back. And not just holding it back, but to try to stop it from spreading, to channel that force through the shadows and down into the ground and upwards into the ceiling as it cracks. And the ceiling begins to crumble down around you as you can feel the heat pushing through the darkness towards you. You can feel your fur begin to singe as you are pushing everything you've got to contain this explosion, to keep what should be a miles large explosion from spreading outwards. You can feel your body screaming at you. You can feel every ounce of your energy being pulled away, but you do not relent. You throw everything and more into your power to do what should not be possible. But even as you do so, even as you strain to contain it, your shadows can only give so much before the heat eats through, before the flames push out. And finally, when you've given everything you have, and then even more, finally you hit the limits and push past them. But even that isn't enough to completely contain it. But you are able to stop the explosion from going out further than the building. As the blast wave rips through the metal and the shockwave and flames blast into you and Shade both. This will be 86 points of damage.
All right. Does it have to go through Shade's health pool first, or does it hit both equally?
It hits both equally.
All right. Rolling for Shade's healing.
There would not be anything left for Hunter with that.
We might give Hunter one last thing, though, depending.
Just as long as it's not a Hiroshima shadow.
Still +1. So that would be... So 6. That's... Ooh, that's painful. Shade is at negative 26.
Would that kill him?
No, he has 30 max.
30 max.
He lived.
I had something planned. If it was going to kill you, I was going to give Hunter a chance to help protect you. Hunter's last few moments, raising up some shadows to protect Shade and take a little bit of the hit to protect him. But
Well, if you want to give it one last thing, at least Shade will still be there to hear it.
would you like to do that, Hunter?
Thank you for being my friend.
It might be sad to say, but I think you were my first.
Give me one more roll, Hunter, for your shadows. Use everything you've got here.
I was planning on it. I have 3 soul I can use to get rid of those ones. You know what? He'll do the vigor for the 9s.
And the difficulty of the roll has been changed and reduced to 6s.
Oh, thank you. I got one more boost for that.
Well, you also saw the 9 explodes, so...
Well, yeah. And just keeps exploding and exploding and exploding.
Oh, it ends on a success, at least. It ended on a success, guys.
Well, the successes are exploding and everything else.
33 by my count.
I think that's right.
I don't know if that's enough though.
But Shade, please prevent 33 of the damage you would take.
Oh, so he's actually okay.
It ain't even down then.
As Hunter says that, and the darkness washes up as a wall of darkness takes the hit for Shade as the flames wash over, and Hunter is pretty much almost disintegrated instantly, except for one little part. As you are now standing in a crater, Shade, there at your feet, protected by one little more bit of shadows, is Hunter's hat.
Is there anything else?
But there is no other trace of Hunter, no. Just
Looking
his hat.
down at the hat, Shade is going to look up at probably what is now a visible sky.
Yes, you are in a crater now. The others were able to run out and make it out before the explosion took everything.
I
How
don't know whether to be happy or sad about that. I don't even know if he'd wanted to be buried next to Murray.
How far does the crater reach?
A little bit further than the edge of the building, but not that much further. Hunter was able to seriously contain the explosion.
I would have been a little slower than everyone else. Just would I only be at the edge of the crater, or
You would basically reach the tree line and basically thrown yourself behind the trees to avoid the shrapnel.
okay?
Hunter rolled well enough to give you that chance.
Explosion happens. I pull myself out of cover and go take a look at the crater that remains, and Shade standing there over the hat. And
Shale will regather himself and then look at both Brussel and Midnight. For all things Arceus, why?
I'll just quietly start walking down the crater. And go stand next to Shade.
Midnight is experiencing a bout of post-traumatic voice disarticulation and cannot speak.
You know, Ken, I'm not good with... I was literally a psychopath before. I couldn't feel attached to people or things, or... So friendship was kind of new to me. I was probably really fucking bad at it, but this is... I think this is the first time I've ever actually been sad. And I don't know how to deal with this at all.
It hurts, doesn't it? A lot.
and he's gonna reach down and pick up the hat, dust it off a bit, and look at it. I might have too much hair for wearing the hat, but shit.
You were the best friend to him. The one best able to reach him. That.
Tried
don't
standing in
think
front of him, you know.
As most people, I just used him.
Tried standing in front of him. And you know what he does at the end? Instead of trying to use me as a shield, he pulls the shadows away from himself and tries putting them in front of me.
Of course he did. Freaking. After a moment, Kin closes his eyes and it looks like he's praying. Whatever happens to his soul next, I hope he ends up somewhere happy.
As Hunter, you slowly blink and open your eyes, and you are laying on grass, looking up at a clear, beautiful blue sky.
Please don't tell me he went to the human world now.
Oh my god.
It's reverse isekai. Let's go.
No, that's that's not what happened. I'm pretty sure I know
You're in
what
heaven,
happened,
Dave.
but let's go ahead and let Kerr finish describing.
Actually, it is time for the session to end.
Hang on. Let me just give this last little bit real quick. As Hunter, you hear footsteps behind you, and you hear a woman's voice going, "Hey there, sweetie. What are you doing laying on there? What do you say we go get some pancakes and catch up?"
Guessing it's Marie?
It's Marie.
He'll smile and just nod.
And she's gonna scoop Hunter up and put him into her pouch before walking off towards a nice little cabin. As the screen will fade to white.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Also, Vari, thank you for that tip earlier. Did not want to interrupt the scene with thanking you for that, but thank you so much. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.